So let me just give you some context. One of my friends, I can't say his name, has been bragging about how much better at PvP he would be and how he would destroy me if we were to fight. I did not mean to break that. So, today I have challenged him to a 1v1 and proven, you don't mess with me. Enjoy the video. Please remember to like and subscribe because I spend lots of time like this on videos like this. And yeah, remember to enjoy the video. Editor Jacob here because I was not able to get my microphone working during the fight. So I'm going to be documenting what happened. So right here, I charge into the fight with one of my friends. He starts building up because I guess he's not nearly experienced. I missed that bow shot, which is huge. He goes in for me. And right there, I start getting a good combo off on him and win and take the first match pretty easily. So the second match is OP Survival Games, which I am decently skilled at and should be able to defeat him in. I get my stuff arranged, get my golden apples ready so I can pop golden apples. He does get the first bow shot, but I land a lot more damage. I start getting combos in, and if you notice right there, there was a bit of a strafe. Strafing is a huge thing that affects battles a lot. Alright, let's keep watching. So I'm running in on him. I throw a few slowness at him. That makes it harder for him to get combos in. He's using the knockback sword before he switches to his trident for throw. There you'll notice me strafing again and trying to get the low ground advantage to land combos. I missed that, which is a huge disadvantage towards me, but he's running, not paying attention, and I take another kill. So now we're playing in Build UHC, and I get cobwebs down because I like to spam cobwebs and build. And he gets ready. And I charge up my crossbow for starters, and I charge in on him for trickery. Sorry, I said UHC. Trickery. I go in, and there's that strafing again. Notice how I'm trying to keep him in the air. Bad move with the cobwebs, by the way. You'll notice me doing that a lot with the cobwebs and sucking. There was also a really slow turn, which could affect gameplay in a serious PvP battle. Yet, he is a joke, and this is not a fight. This is just stupid. So I get out, and now he is trapped in the cobwebs. This is probably the dumbest fight. He is not even focused. He's not... Guys, I promise he's not a paid actor. This is, actually sad. Levels of PvP. I crossbow him just to get a little bit of damage on. He puts down some obsidian using lava, and I go in for some combos. He decides to be braggy and goes for the pickaxe, which is a very bad idea, so he switches out to his sword, but it's too late. If you can see his health, he's not going to win this fight. Although he does get a good combo in, but he's not going to win this fight anymore. Although that was kind of a close match right then. The next match is my worst one, besides maybe Crystals, Fisherman. Oh my gosh, I hate it. It's like, I'm really, really good with fishing rods. I used to be, insane with fishing rods. But these, watch how far I pull him in. That is not a regular fishing rod. And while I do get a really good combo here, that's just because he was not spamming fishing rod like most opponents do. Now, this next fight is another, I think, trickery again? Yeah, OP trickery. I once again go for the strategy of loading up my crossbow, and I run in on him. I weave through the vines, and I start to go in for a quick attack on him. Boom! I get the first hit, but once again, I'm doing this stupid play of trying to use cobwebs when he's not chasing me like a regular opponent would. I do manage to get him there, but he's comboing me because I'm, for some reason, standing still. Future Jacob, why am I doing this? I chug a gapple there to get some health. He gets a really good combo on me there, but he starts chugging gapples, which gives me the perfect opportunity to get him into another combo. He doesn't have any more gapples left. He tries to run. I hit him into cobwebs, juke him out, and land a few hits. He does get a really good 2 hits on me there. And it is starting to get annoying. So I thought, just crit him out. And there's that win. Alright, so this next one is also OP Trident, which I'm not a very good PvPer at. I'm only really good with classic PvP kits, like sword PvP. So I go in, throw 2 slowness potions. My aim is terrible and it hits us both, but then I go in for a trident. Go in with my trident, start landing some hits on him. He's spamming slowness potions, but they fade off fast, and I keep going in for quick combos. Now he's at like 1 heart, so yep, I take the next round. So now we're starting OP Egg Wars. I start to run over to him using my blocks to get a faster ground. But oh wait, he's doing that. By the way, in the recording we're in, he did that to just avoid me. So, yeah, he's not winning. He goes in for some crits, but if you look at his health, which says 6.5 now, 6 hearts now, he's not winning this fight. He's already way too low. And then he started to lag, so we're not even going to count that one. Now we're playing some OP Trickery. And I immediately go with my signature move of loading up my crossbow. Take out my cobwebs, and I charge at him. He goes in for it. I cobweb him. I should really not go for so many cobwebs. I hit him with a bow. This one I tried to hit as many bow shots as possible instead of going into melee PvP. It does start to fall apart near the end where he rushes me. He starts going in. I keep hitting bow shots. He goes in on me. I rapid fire the bow. I miss a lot of shots, but I do get a good amount. He is, for some reason, using his bare fist. Don't ask me why. I keep deciding to go for those bow shots instead of actually going in because I said I want to give him a chance at beating me with bow shots. So I keep landing bow shots, but eventually I run out of arrows right there, as you can see. So I go in melee and start critting him out with my sword for another win. I did end up on lava, so annoying, but I still won. Okay, so this one is a special kit to Cubecraft. It's an explosive bow, so I immediately start by popping a gapple for that regeneration. I fire an arrow, which does explosive damage, doing, and you can see his health from pretty far. He's really low, and I immediately win the game without even taking damage to him. So this is one of my worst kits in the game, OP Wizard, by far. If I had to pick a kit not to ever have, this. Because my opponents just use potions immediately, and I don't, ever. I just sometimes use the health pot. So he hits me with a slowness, 2 instant harming, and I'm extremely low at this point. So I go for that. And now I'm weakened, so I know I can't take that fight. He does, for some reason, throw healing at me. Don't understand that. And now I go for the milk bucket to remove the status effects. Then I eat a golden apple to heal up. While he's getting that combo on me, I strafe and start getting crazy hits in. So this is one of my worst game modes that I have been training in. The idea is blowing your opponents up with crystals. So he's just spamming ender pearls immediately. I throw down my first ender pearl. I go up. I close out of the loop. Bam, 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 bam. And then then I go in. He jumped up for 1 second, if you could catch it, and that one launched him into the air. OP Warrior's a decent kit. I don't know why I just never pop speed. I always go for the strength pot. So I drink a strength potion and charge in on him with my sword. He's healing. He starts getting good amounts of combos in on me, but I managed to get into a combo, and with the strength pot, the amount of damage I do is stupid because I guess he didn't drink a potion. I'm not seeing no particle effects. Yeah, he tried to get it right there. He didn't get that potion off in time because I started critting. Those fireworks are really annoying. So now we're facing off an OP Archer. As if you couldn't tell from the past few matches, I'm a decent archer. Don't know why that was so fast. I drink that potion. I charge in. I get the first shot, second shot, third. He's really low at this point. He decides not to move, and since he's not moving and firing weak shots, I can just keep firing like this, and I know I'm gonna win. So this one's called OP Palisade, one of my best game modes. I'm so good at Palisade. And in the call, he kept saying, I'm unstoppable at this. I've never lost. And I said, there's a first time for everything. And you'll see right here. First time for him to lose in Palisade. Now we're going for Trickery. which is a good PvP kit for me. I get to use cobwebs, bows, swords, gapples. I get a lot of things that I use a lot in modern PvP, which is a very good, nice home turf advantage. There is surprisingly no mace kit on CubeCraft, so if I had to recommend one kit, you know, CubeCraft, you know what I'm doing. Yep, I hit him with a quick lava bucket right there. I throw down another lava. We basically just start spamming lava. So he starts going for crits. I start landing crits. He goes in, and I still manage to win. Those fireworks are really annoying. So this next kit, I pull out my stuff. You know what I mean. And I charge in on him for a quick, easy kill. He goes in. I completely undershot that bow, but I hit the next shot. Land the next. And the next. And then I just give up on the bow. And go in for crits. And win the 10 hearts. You can see in the corner right there my hearts. Now I'm going into OP Wizard, which once again, not a good game mode for me. I don't like to play in Wizard. So I pull out my bow and start picking off shots from farther than he can throw potions. But of course, he's moving a lot, so I'm going to naturally miss. He throws some harming potions, and I'm extremely low here. So what I do is I take out a pot of healing. He's aiming his bow. He misses, because, I mean, what did you expect from him at this point? He somehow splashes himself with the weakness pot, but I do get hit with another one, but I still managed to pull through. Sorry, that was slowness. So this was the last game we fought in, and I decided I was going to be bragging, and I pulled out a pickaxe. I'm going to kill him with a pickaxe. So we both charge in for the final fight, and we start throwing snowballs to start getting combos. I get through, and I pull out my pickaxe and start landing crits with my pickaxe. So now my pickaxe is being used a lot. I am in lava, so I back up, water bucket down immediately. He shoots me with that. He shoots me. I pop up a stake for quick healing to get the regeneration effect. And I start going into my pickaxe. I start getting huge combos in. And right about here, I keep hitting him with my pickaxe. He gets real mad. And I win. And then he just left, if you can see in the chat. And that is why no one messes with me. Goodbye.